These are the Sublimation Ready light up LED keychains that we are going to be using today. These are acrylic, and I will have a link below for these.
So this is going to be a fairly simple design. So what I'm going to do here first is I am in Microsoft Word. So I'm going to go to layout options here, and I'm going to change my orientation to landscape just so that you can see it better on the page. I do print from Word. You can print from wherever you want. I'm going to go up and I'm going to make sure that I have my margins set to 0. And then I am going to go up here and I am going to bring in my design. Now, because this does not have to be mirrored, we do not mirror the image for this key ring because it's going on one side and it's going to show through from the other side. So if you have words, be sure not to mirror it. This is one of those times, very infrequently do we not mirror for sublimation. And the only reason that I changed my margins to 0 here is because I'll fill up my page with other things. So I did measure this key ring. The part that I'm going to use the heart part on here. So it's about 2¼ inches wide and it is about 2½ inches high. So I'm going to go to insert here and I'm going to go to picture. And I am going to add a wedding picture that I just downloaded here. So I'm going to upload this. And now, as you can see over here on the top right, it's going to tell you the size here. And so I am going to make this smaller. But one of the first things I'm going to do here is this icon here is the layout option icon. You want to go to layout option and you want to do wrapping through. That way you can move it around on your page. So now I'm going to keep shrinking this down. And like I said, that area that we are going to be covering is about 2½ inches high and 2¼ inches wide. So I'm probably going to leave this here. And now I'm going to insert a shape and I'll grab an oval here and I'll probably try to make this 2½ high and 2¼ wide. I know this is an oval and it is not the heart, but it's close enough that I can get an idea of how small to make my picture here so that I can fit a good portion of that onto the key ring. So again, here we go. So let's see here, get it in there. Yeah, because I want some overhang. This looks about right so that I can get the whole image in there. So let's see, I think this is 2¼ here. Go back to shape format, 2¼ I will go up just a hair here just to make sure that I have enough to cover my design. And that looks about right. So now I'm going to delete this circle. And then we will go and print this. I am going to add a few more items onto my page so that I'm not wasting paper. But after I do that, I'm going to go to File and I'm going to go to Print. And I am going to change my printer here to my Epson EcoTank 2760 that I've converted over to sublimation printing by adding sublimation ink. And then I'm going to go into printer properties. As you can see here, though, see this outline here? That is the area that is going to be printing inside that. That black line won't be on there, but that way you know that none of your design is being cut off. And it says it's offline here. And that is because I always use a printer cable. I connect my computer. I'm actually using a laptop here. And I do connect that to the printer with a cable so that I don't have any cutout from the Wi-Fi, because otherwise it'll be printing and your design will have lines in it. So I do suggest getting a printer cable if you don't have one already. So I'm going to go into printer properties here, and I'm going to make sure I have premium presentation, paper matte selected, high quality. And then under more options, I like to emphasize more and emphasize thin lines. That's just a preference of mine. And now I am going to turn mirror off. So anything else that I print on this paper, I have to make sure that it doesn't need to be mirrored. So I'm going to uncheck mirror image here, and I'm going to make sure I have high speed off, and then I will go and print this, and then I will be back.
Now the piece of acrylic that we are going to be putting our sublimation image on has protective plastic coating on both sides. You're going to need to remove that from both sides. And here is the printed image. It turned out very nicely. Now you're going to notice that there is a clear, shiny side, and then there is a white sublimation ready side. So after you clean off that white sublimation ready side, you are going to put the white side onto the image. I zoomed in quite a bit on this picture here because you can see that I have centered it around their faces. If you look closely, you can see their faces through there. And then I have taped it in place with heat resistant tape. And now we're ready to press this. While I was getting my image onto the acrylic, I set my heat press for 385 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm going to be pressing this for 60 seconds. So I heated my heat press up to full temperature. So now I have protective paper down on my pressing mat, and I have got my sublimation paper up now. So I am going to be pressing it this way. My image is under that, and then the acrylic is obviously taped underneath. So I'm going to be pressing it this way. All right, so I pressed it 385 degrees Fahrenheit for 60 seconds. We have a few seconds left on the countdown timer here, so I'm getting my heat resistant gloves on. So now right out of the press, I flip this over and you can see the image so clearly through that acrylic. And here is that acrylic. I took the paper off and I always like to set it on a clean piece of paper to cool so it's not picking up any stray ink. Now it's time to remove that tab from the battery, and then I'm going to put this back together. Now I put two tiny dots of glue on the ends that are going to be inserted into this light because when I put it in there the first time, it didn't feel real secure. And so I did add this little tiny bit of glue on the end before I added it back into the light. This is a really fun LED light. There are numerous settings on here, so this is one of the settings. There are different colors too. Well, I think it turned out great. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel and see links below for items that I've used in this video. Have a great day.